we are now thrilled to be joined by Canadian national team striker and goal-scoring machine, Promise David. Promise, great to have you on SportsCenter. This will be your second camp with the Canadian national team, the first being back in March for the Nations League, but you haven't made your debut yet. So when you do make that Canadian national team debut, what do you expect the feeling will be?
A lot of love and support, to be honest. It's always funny to see everybody was like, oh, you didn't get to play the last camp, but I think I was just happy to be there in the first place and be part of the team and kind of get integrated into the Jesse's philosophy of football and add that to my game. But it'll definitely be a milestone checked off my box. Yeah, stepping onto the pitch with red and white on.
And you're coming off an absolutely incredible season. In Belgium, you scored 24 goals. You helped win the league for Union Saint-Gilloise for the first time in 90 years. 90 years, Promise. That's a long time.
Yeah.
How exciting was that to celebrate that championship?
I was simply overcome with emotion. I remember, I think at the 85th minute, I looked over at the sideline and I saw my teammates already celebrating, and I was about to start crying on the pitch, and I had to hold it together. And the full time whistle came, and yeah, I just broke down. It was tears of joy and relief, and especially the team that I had supported me so much, and he gave me a lot of responsibility, and just to be able to step up and help that team do what we were able to do, and yeah, put ourselves in that position was just, it was so much joy, to be honest.
Okay, well, speaking of joy, we're going to play a short clip for you now, Promise. This is you after your league-clinching victory a week ago. Check this out.
You're the club's goal scorer. You're making them champion today.
We're making ourselves champion. I don't play 90 minutes, and I don't play every position. You know, somebody got to pass the ball to me before I put it in. So I think that today I was just the cherry on top. But you know, everybody was ice cream.
You're the club's goal scorer, top scorer. Did you expect that back in September, October, when there was a lot of critics?
I didn't really think about that. I just score goals wherever I go, so it's not a big deal. But like, yeah, I bag usually wherever I go.
First of all, that's a great hat. First of all, fantastic hat.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I just love your confidence. Where does that confidence come from, Promise?
Uh, Probably my dad. He constantly uh, tells me, what I'm capable of, and the team that I'm with is constantly, maybe I'm usually underselling myself, but they always show me what I'm capable of in the first place, and once I just got the ball rolling, it was easy to go. But just ever since I tried to go pro, I usually score whenever I'm on the pitch. So, in fact, the goal scoring is probably the easiest thing to me. It's doing the other things right, which is what I think was key to us winning the league. Defensive play, being an outlet for my team. So, yeah, it wasn't. It was confidence, but I just think it was a fact. If you look at my history.
Canadian fans have been used to watching a different David score goals for the national team. What should Canadian fans know about your style that may be different from what Jonathan David brings?
Uh, I'm a big body. I'm a big body. Yeah, somewhat of a little bit of a bulldozer, a lot more physical. Yeah, Jonathan David, obviously, exceptional striker, but definitely not as technically gifted as him. I'm more of a deep striker and the box guy.
How do you see your games complementing each other?
Um, I see it as me finishing off service from him. Usually, when I'm in Belgium, we play this two striker system, and whoever I'm with, whether it's Friday or Mo, or even my midfielders, it's always how can I assist them into progressing the ball forward and trying to get on the end of things like I did all season.
We know Jonathan David is leaving Lille. There have been a number of reports out of Europe that perhaps you could be his replacement there, but you already have a spot in the Champions League. At what point do you start to take a look at some of the bigger clubs and maybe your opportunity to play there?
Uh, Yeah, obviously, there's after the season I had, there's a lot of doors that open up. But to be honest, I didn't really see myself leaving Union. Like, I have the best staff I could ever ask for, the best community, the best fans, and like place in Champions League. So I don't see a rush. Packing up my bags and leaving. I extended my lease the other day, so on my apartment.
I like it. First, you have the Canadian Shield tournament. Then you have the Gold Cup later this month. What are your expectations for this team as we get set for the World Cup next year?
I think the expectation is not looking for me. It's not looking at the end goal. It's literally looking at what's the next game. So going through each Canadian Shields and just taking it one game at a time. Honestly, because for me personally, if I just look at the end goal, you could lose focus of the work you have to do there, then in the moment, and get over stress and everything. So it's literally taking it even not maybe not even one game at a time, but one training session at a time and trying to get the most out of it. And in the end, what you put in is what you're going to get out.
Do you believe you will be starting for Canada at the World Cup next summer?
I just want to be there. I just want to be there, to be honest. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely on. It'd be dumb to say it's not a goal of mine, but I don't think it's will I be starting. I think it's can I be the best footballer I can be to help to represent my country, to help my team be the best team possible, the strongest team possible. So I've got to do what's I got to do what I got to do to allow myself to be in that position to help Canada at that World Cup.
Promise, David, it was just a pleasure to meet you. We were thrilled for your success, and we look forward to seeing you with the national team throughout the next year, and we can't wait to see what that brings. Good luck to you.
Thank you.